Hello everyone, I am MS Bhagavati Ammal, Assistant Professor of Computer Science and Engineering Department from Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. This is certification courses HTML and CSS. The main outcome of this course are on successful completion of this module, the students should be able to develop static web pages using HTML and CSS. Today we are going to discuss about list and tables. HTML lists are used to specify list of information. Then all list may contain one or more list elements. There are three types of HTML list that are ordered, that is numbered list, then unordered means that is bulleted list, then description or definition list. In this chapter, you will learn how to create a variety of lists. The main objective of list are, upon completing this section, you should be able to create unordered list, then create ordered list, then create defined list, then nest list. List elements. HTML supplies several list elements. Most list elements are composed of one or more list item elements. The list item is represented as LI. Then UL, it stands for unordered list. Items in this list start with a list mark such as a bullet. Then browsers will usually change the list mark in nested list. This is the syntax for unordered list. Then unordered list starting with UL tag, then end with /UL tag. Then LI, that is represented as list. Then you have the choice of three bullet disk, that is default type, then circle, then square type. These are the control in Netscape Navigator by the type attribute for the UL element. UL is unordered list, then UL type equal to square. Then list item, that means the list item displayed by the square bullet. Then OL stands for ordered list. Item in this list are numbered automatically by the browser. Then OL tag, here we mention the list item. If you want to set up the type means you will type OL, type square or disk, anything. Then this is the number style of list elements. Arabic number that represented by 1, 2, 3. Lower alphabet means ABC, then upper alphabet, then lower Roman letters, then upper Roman letter. Then you can specify a starting number for an unordered list mean OL type equal to, then Roman letter small I. That means your list item displayed by Roman letter small 1, 2, 3. This is the example for list item. Then DL that stands for definition list. This kind of list is different from the others. Each item in a DL consists of one or more definition terms, that is DT elements, followed by one or more definition description elements. Then DL tag, here we mention the HTML. Then DT tag, here we mention hypertext markup language. Then the output are HTML. Then inside the HTML, the output displayed hypertext markup language. The next one is nesting list. You can nest list by inserting a unordered, ordered list, etc. Inside a list item, we will create the list type. For example, UL type equal to square. Then list item, OL type equal to I, start equal to 3. This is the output. Here we mention the unordered list type is square. So the output will display the square bullet. Then ordered list type is Roman letter 1 but starting with 3. So the output displayed starting letter 3, then 4 up to ending list. Then what will be the output of this program? Here we given h2 tag, that is represented as the heading tag. Then here p tag is represented by paragraph tag. Then UL for unordered list. Then here we mention coffee, tea, that is unordered list. Then inside the again another one unordered list are black tea, then green tea. So the output will display like this. Here coffee, tea, that are unordered list. Then inside the tea there are two captions already we given, that are black tea, then green tea. Next topic is tables. What is a table? A table is a grid organized into columns and rows, much like a spreadsheet. Then in this chapter you will learn that tables have many uses in HTML. The main objectives are, upon completing this section you should be able to insert a table, explain a table's attributes, edit a table, then add a table header. Then why do we use tables? Tables were initially developed as a method to organize and display data in columns and rows. Then the starting is table tag and end with slash table. The table tag has four sub-elements, that are table row, that is represented as TR. Then table header, that is represented as TH. Then table data or TD. Then caption tag. The table row elements usually contain table header elements or table data elements. Then this is the sample code for tables. Here we mention the table border equal to 1. Then TR for table row. Then TH for table header. Then this is the sample output for this previous program. Then table attributes. Background color. Some browsers support background colors in a table. Width. You can specify the table width as an absolute number of pixels or a percentage of the document width. You can set the width for the table cells as well. Then border. You can choose a numerical value for the border width which specifies the border in pixel. Then cell spacing. Cell spacing represents the space between cells and is specified in pixel. Then table attributes. Cell padding. The cell padding is the space between the cell border and the cell contents and is specified in pixel. Then align. Tables can have left, right or center alignment. Then other attributes are border color, then border color dark. Then table caption. A table caption allows you to specify a line of text that will appear center above or below the table. Then table border equal to 1, cell padding equal to 2. Caption alignment equal to bottom. That is, the caption alignment will be displayed in the bottom. The caption element has one attribute align that can be either top or bottom. Then table header. Table data cells are represented by the TD element. Cells can also be TH, that is table header. These elements which results in the contents of the table header cells appearing centered and in bold text. Then table data and table header attributes. Call span, that is column span, that is specify how many cell columns of the table this cell should span. Then row span specifies how many cell rows of the table this cell should span. Then align equal to cells data can have left, right or center alignment. Then V align, that is represented as cell data can have top, middle or bottom alignment. Then width. You can specify the width as an absolute number of pixels or a percentage of the document width. Then height. You can specify the height as an absolute number of pixels or a percentage of the document height. Then basic table code. Here we mention the table border equal to 1, then width is 50%. The caption. Here we mention the header tag H1 spare parts. TR, that is represented for table row, TH for table header, that is stock number, description, then list price. Then table row, the table data background color is red. Then the data we mention here. The next we mention the font color equal to blue. The output displayed below table data and table header attributes. Table border equal to 1, then cell padding equal to 2. That means the table split into 2 cell padding. Then table header is column 1 header, then column 2 header. Then table data col span equal to 2, then table data row span equal to 2. This is the output of the previous program. Then what will be the output of this program? Here we mentioned the table border width is 750. Then col span equal to 4, the alignment is center. Then row span equal to 2, the width is 25%. Then this is the sample output for the previous program. Thank you.